When I be alone with you, time flies. Keep taking away, time flies. Think I wanna stay with you, time flies. Then I get to play with you, time flies. When I be alone with you, time flies. Keep taking away, time flies. Think I wanna stay with you, time flies. Then I get to play with you. They say time flies when you're having fun. I say, hold me close, act like I'm the one. How come nothing good ever seems to last? Precious moments can't get them back. You never know when time's up. So when time's up, press rewind, get that timing like a diamond. Get your shine. Treat each day like the last one. Find the one to find someone to treat you right. Could it be you in my...
Hey, 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 you guys. Yes, yes, yes. We made it back in here another Thursday, and I'm also excited because it's, again, one of my favorite topics. Music is everything. You guys turn up for 2020 Vision. Yes. I'm not alone. I have my co-piloting the plane for me. He goes by the name of Mr. Edouard LeGrant.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
You look like you about to go.
Me?
Yeah.
I look like I'm finna go?
Yeah, you ready to come to stay a while?
I'm gonna take my jacket off, stay a while.
Stay a while. You know,
Stay
you
a
do
while,
look like you about
Daddy.
to. That is those pilot glasses, sunglasses you wearing. That's
Yeah.
that's what they wear too. Those pilot sunglasses. That's
you
what
talk
you.
about the I forgot the name of them.
I don't know, but I just know when they flying the planes or whatever, they, you know, I see those glasses.
I got a whole brain for it. They called aviator shades.
Okay,
yeah.
aviator.
shades.
Okay, yeah, that's what it look like to me. I could be wrong. But anyway, so he'll be in here with us doing the thing. You know how I like to do, you guys. I want to start out by giving my shout outs. First of all, I want to shout out my dear brother Dwayne Hodges. He just passed this morning. Love you to life and beyond. You know, you get to join the rest of the family. You get to join your nephew, my son, Yashua Bruce. Again, rest in heaven, son, and shout out to you. You also get to join Mom. Mom is there as well, big bruh. Mom is there. So I know y'all having a good time, a good reunion. Dad is there. Man, a lot of us, you know, has gone on to glory, as they call it. But just want to send you all the love. And Denise, your wife, love. I know she needs all of the energy and love that she can receive right now. So if you guys are, you know, around her, just gather around her, hug her, hold her, and your children, and let them know that, you know, you're good. You're better than all of us right now. Just want to say your name, Dwayne Hodges. Thank you so much. Big bruh, you put a lot of love into this universe for us to continue to bask in. So just want to shout you out. Also want to shout out Music Cares. I said next time I came back I was going to show you guys a little video from Music Cares. Again, they're a nonprofit organization, and what they did was help me out in my time of need when I did lose my son last year. Just really couldn't get out of bed and do really anything mentally, emotionally. So they not only helped me out with a counselor, but they helped me out with some bills as well. So they had a big celebration, pre-Grammy celebration, and they honored John Bon Jovi, and so many people, so many icons was there. But I was there, and they showed me on the big screen. So here's a little clip of that. Show that for me, Tony, please.
Freestyle Mondays, let's go. You know, I am Amira the songstress. I've been singing all my life. I love R&B. However, I do a little dance music, a little EDM. I call it world music. R&B, soul, jazz. I'm an artist. My career took its best turn when I realized who I was. Everything started to just grow. Even though I thought I had it all together, I wasn't ready for what was to come next. I wasn't ready for the slew of emotions. In March of 2023, my son, my oldest son, passed. He passed on March the 1st. I didn't understand it. His name is Joshua. Joshua Rahman Bruce. He's an artist as well. But what happened in my world is I tried to stop it. I tried to stop my world. I tried to just sleep. I tried to just keep my eyes closed. And I couldn't even mentally or emotionally go work for anybody or go work at a 9 to 5 or just even go work at a Walmart. I'm hurting. I remember another musician friend of mine told me he had gotten help from Music Cares, and I called the number, and Robert Taylor answered the phone. Very gentle and kind voice. I really just asked for rent, but Robert knew. He knew that if the rent was suffering, so was utilities and everything else. So before he got off the phone, he said, "Is there anything else you want to tell me?" I said, "Yeah." And I told him that I had just lost my son, just buried my son. And I told him that I was barely getting out of bed. And I told him that my other son, my middle son, that I'm worried about him too. And I try to be a mother, but I'm afraid that I'm going to fail my other son because I can't stop hurting. He didn't suggest. He did ask, would I want counseling for my son and I? And I said yes. But everything happened right away, and I was able to pay my rent twice with what I received for 2 months, and then I was able to still pay the rest of the utilities. I think I did about maybe 6 to 10 weeks of counseling because these emotions, they can get out of control. They can be angry, they can be depressed, they can be frustrated. Here's a few tools to get you back in alignment with yourself. And that's what I needed. I still need it. Because of Music Cares, I was able to have hope where I thought there was none. I write with my son sometimes now. I can hear him and we write songs. Now he gets to play music in my ear. I want to say thank you to Music Cares from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet to the depths of my soul. I want to say thank you because you stood for me when nobody else did.
This song became one of Bon Jovi's most signature songs and performing Marvin.
So yeah, that was me bearing my soul, being very vulnerable. It took me a while to decide if I was going to show this on this platform, and I know it's just pride, that's all. But I'm not the only one. We in California, where the prices are high and the inflation is even higher, and we come here because we want to live our dreams. And simply put, they just make it hard as hell for us to do so. So I'm voting on every initiative in regards to getting rid of homelessness, getting rid of homelessness for veterans as well, and getting them the care and the mental help that they need as well. Building more homes in the state of California. I understand that we got to preserve wildlife and the forest, but we have to preserve us as well. And so I'm voting, yes on every initiative that gets us out of the streets. So we're not going to do this have and have not thing, California. I know that's what you want, but it's not going to happen. So anyway, that's my soapbox for that.
Bravo.
Okay.
Bravo.
We got time. Oh, let's do, speaking of my children, my son, let's show that YP Draysky as always. Shout out to you, YP.
It's bragging all night. Oh, damn. With the low. Shawty came in with the low. With that low. Yeah. Do a few laps around the bitty in a Benzo. We was hopping up, popping, pippin' in that Kenzo. Mixtapes jumping out the trunk like Nipto. All black Batmobile, no rental. All white bitch got the tricks going mental. I just wrap my wrist in VVS, I got a brick on. I'ma let the bitch hit that cup just to
Yes. All right. That's YP Draysky at his finest. If you don't know, now you know. The mixtape is out. It is called Play a Shit. It is on all platforms. It's a family affair. Go cop that. This is the mixtape is something that they actually put together before my son passed on March the 1st, 2023. So this was their last body of work together, him and my middle son, YP Draysky. So, again, go support on all platforms. And you may even be able to catch YP Draysky downtown San Diego with a CD in hand for you. He can autograph it when you see him. All right. Okay, now you know what? I think we have time for probably one TikTok video. I was sitting like what, maybe two this time. Okay, let's show one of them.
So you have a private little beach full of celebrities and bodies getting screwed, and nobody cares because they're supposed to be dead. And this has been a major market that he tried to blame on Oprah Winfrey. The thing is, the panda, all that stuff is so real. You want to go get by Shaba until your eyes pop out, go ahead. I mean, that's up to you. But, I just think that, people just need to realize what they're looking at when they're watching the television. Everything is right in front of you. The revolution was televised, and don't nobody give it.
I love him. That's my dude right there.
Yeah.
If I could sit and smoke and talk to him.
Yeah, I you actually sent that video in for me to play. So, shout out to Edouard Legrand for that
That's
video.
my guy.
But who was the originator? Conscious MB 2.0. We love your content. Keep putting it out there, and we're gonna keep showing it. So yeah, I played that because I know you want to speak on that. Now let me say my thing before. I could, Orlando, you can follow him. He does kind of what Kanye does. He hits a lot of hot buttons, right? And he says a lot of triggering phrases, but they're never articulated for me enough to, string them all together. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere, right? And so I know he says a lot of things that we believe that it could be true, but the context behind them is where I get lost. So go ahead.
Well, with Orlando, is exactly what he's doing. He's saying it's almost like he talking in code.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you've already been following, or you've been having your own little thought process, or like spirit drops something in you, and you're like, oh, that's what. So he does it like that. So he's not really just like coming out saying what it is. He's already saying what you already know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know, then you're gonna get lost in the sauce.
Right. Right.
But he just don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Like he said exactly. I mean, he's been in that business for so long.
Yeah.
And
so he's seen a lot.
Yeah, he was a Disney kid.
Yeah.
So
a lot of the Disney kids, they go wild after Disney.
Yeah, he was. They just had a video of him with no shirt off walking down the street. I don't know, but I think bro just having he done seen so much and witnessed so much and went through so much. He got to have an outlet. So
yeah,
and he do it in a comedic way. Because he said that.
Yeah.
He said that. What's his name? Was Steve Urkel.
Who was Steve Urkel?
No.
He said that. What's his name that's on trial right now for the Birdman's artist? I can't even think of dude's name right now.
Every time we get on the show, it's like our we go blank with the names.
I got a whole brain fart, but he said that's Steve Urkel, Jaleel White. He's like, that's Jaleel White. She's just.
And what was he just saying on this video? What was he saying that with the whole Harvey Weinstein thing that they were trying to blame Oprah and that was a farce? What was that about?
I'm kind of lost on that. I kind of heard him speaking on that, but like I said, he speaks in code so much to where, it sometimes it just don't make no sense.
Right,
some
right.
of the stuff he just don't make no sense. So that part where he was saying that, it didn't make no sense because supposedly that guy committed suicide and killed himself, or he died or something in custody. The list for the Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is who he's talking about. Jeffrey Epstein's trying to blame it on Oprah or something. I don't know. They just
okay.
That whole
well, you
world.
sent that video, so my thought was okay. There's some context in here that you want to talk about and that you agree with.
I don't want to say that I can't agree with nothing that he's saying. I can't because I don't know, but you hear things and you see things and Cat Williams kind of like blowing the lid off everything, and then some of the things that he says, kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of the same, two peas in a pot.
Yeah.
I consider myself a free thinker, a radical thinker, and I would say conspiracy theorist, but these things are not really that conspiracy no more. A lot of these things that are starting to come out, they're not really that conspiracy-ish anymore. Like, aliens used to be a conspiracy. Now it's like confirmed. You know what I mean? So I think I would say that I'm a free thinker, and a lot of the things that he says, they kind of resonate with what I think would be true. But like I said, he kind of goes all around and you kind of get lost.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much.
What you got next for me, Tony?
Hey.
Little baby is gone.
She a little genius. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because if you notice her cadence, her flow was sicker than a lot of people I know.
Yeah, her cadence is dope.
Yeah, she she knew where to put it. She knew how to put that. I was like, "Go, little girl." I bet you she know what she's saying too.
She do. She
You-
just can't enunciate as well.
You can play that video for her, like when she's probably, I would give her 4 more years. You can play that video for her, and she's gonna tell you what she was saying. Oh, that I was saying. Change my diaper. Milk. I want almond milk. She's gonna know exactly what she was saying. Okay, do we have another one or no?
We have one for last week.
Let's do it.
All right, so here's how much it costs to live in Bali as an American who's been here for about 2 years. And just for reference, $100 is equal to 1.5 million Indonesian rupiah, so your money goes a long way. First up, we have rent, and for the past few months, I've spent about $500 a month, and that includes everything from utilities, housekeeping, maid service, all that shit, so you have nothing else to worry about. Next up, we have food. And while I am on a very strict diet, I still eat out for every single meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and still some way I've only managed to spend $450 this month, and I eat out a lot. Next up, we have transportation, and recently I did purchase my own bike, but when I was renting one, it would cost me about $90 a month, and then I would spend maybe an extra, I'd say $40 to $50 a month whenever I needed to go long distances, and I just decided to hire a driver. Next up, we have what I like to call my fun shit category, and this is activities like kayaking, going on yachts and shit like that, going to pottery classes, riding ATVs, beach clubs, all that shit. And I'll spend about $200 because stuff in Bali is pretty cheap and there's a lot of free shit to do. And finally, we have my miscellaneous expenses like my training at the gym, going to get dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, any work that I have to do like recording and shit like that, visa runs, flights and all that good shit. And for this, I'd say I spend on average about $300 every single month. So over the past few months, I've averaged spending about $1,600 every single month living in Bali. So if you're planning on coming here, this is pretty much what you can expect.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that almost sounds too good to be true. Oh my God, they're laughing at us over here. Not just in
Spending all
America,
this
but
money.
in California, in Southern California, they're cracking up at us. Okay, like what are you guys doing with your life? But I had found that one because I want to live out of the
Get
country.
the hell out of the United States of
You know how
America.
to live
Yeah.
abroad. And I actually talked to my son yesterday, and he's not adverse to the idea. So that's one down, one more to go.
That's what's up.
So yeah, but man, Bali seems nice.
It sound good. Sound real good. Just got to see the rest of Bali too.
What? The
Just-
third world country part?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's
I'm just
there.
saying, how
What,
far
Tony,
is
have
the
you been to
third-
Bali?
How far is the third world? Because Hawaii's like that.
Not really.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I had a bad experience. When I went to Hawaii when I was in the Air Force, we were in the resort areas and things like that. But as soon as you leave that resort area, I was on the south side of St. Louis.
I don't think it was. When I drove through there, it wasn't third world country-ish. Like
I ain't gonna
when
say
I
it's
was,
third world in
When I was
Hawaii.
in Cairo, in Egypt, that thing, boy, and the Dominican Republic, that thing, it'd be poverty on the side of the world. Then you get to the resort. You're like,
the resort is
and
nice.
I can't have fun because now I'm like messed up. Well, for what I had just seen.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to go back out there and help and be like, okay, we ain't got to spend my vacation money on this resort that y'all not getting, that you guys are not benefiting from. Let's give this to the people. That's how it makes me feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. But what does the rest of Bali look like, and how far is it away from where he at?
Well, we ain't got to live, just like we don't have to live on the south side of St. Louis.
Just don't go to that area.
I mean, we
get
don't
it.
have to live over there.
Yeah,
I mean,
get
I
it.
would like to go and see what the people are doing, what the natives are doing, and what they need help with. Especially if you think
Kind
about
of like a mission. You want to do a mission?
Well, no, I want to move out of the country, but if I get to a country where, there's extreme poverty, like I'm not gonna just ignore it. I mean, I have to live there in that area, but I'm gonna, if my income here says that I'm a rich man there, then I'm definitely gonna.
I mean, most definitely. I think most people who do move over to areas like that, I would think that they do something like that.
Well, you can't
Maybe
speak for
not.
most people.
Yeah, maybe not.
that was real nice of you.
Trying to be nice.
But Bali looks wonderful. What was that, Tony? You said you saw that you want to do?
All of it.
Everything.
All of it looked good to me.
Ooh wee. He's after everything that he said $1,600 a month. What?
That's
That's not even my rent.
Yeah.
yeah. That's he living good. For,
You rent a room in California for that.
So
a room in somebody else's house
he's
that you
spending
might have
about-
to share a bed, or share two bed. It might be two beds in one room
I mean, he's
for
spending-
$1,600.
So he's spending maybe about $20,000 a year to live very luxurious.
That's bananas.
Yeah, that's
So anything-
including utilities
So
too.
anything over 20,000, you're a rich man.
You could
Yeah.
move to Brazil like that.
Oh yeah, I do want to go to. That's what I said. I want to go to Brazil. That's one of the ones that I want to, that I would live there, Brazil.
Mm-mm-mm.
You get a beautiful 2-bedroom condo for $90,000.
Oh my God. Ah.
Bought, paid for.
Bought, paid for. In fact,
Wow.
we're buying one right now.
Congratulations! Give yourself a hand clap, Tony.
Oh, okay.
Are you moving? Are you going? What are you going to do?
Well, this is for later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
Retirement?
rent it out.
No, you got your retirement plan.
Yes,
No.
ma'am.
We all supposed to have a retirement plan, a lesson. But
Message.
I think the retirement plan definitely should be purchasing property outside of the country and getting ready to get the hell up out of here. They start tripping. They already tripping.
Yeah,
Got to have an escape plan
playing with the weather and all of that.
and everything.
We
What they want? Like, what do you think they want? You actually think they want to just kill off everybody except a group of people, or what do you think? What is the goal here? Or kill enough of us off to the rest of us can be docile and slaves.
This is how I look at it.
Okay.
So, when I drive, I do a lot of cross country driving. We do a lot of cross country driving, and whenever we driving across country, you see all of this open land. I'm talking about for miles and hundreds of miles. It's just open until you get to the big cities. So I don't understand why they're saying it's congested or it's overpopulated. So like a lot of these people are saying it's too many people on the earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's more of a control issue.
Because we're never gonna run out of Earth, you guys.
It's
Come
just a
on.
control. Yeah.
You could put everybody on Earth in Texas and still live comfortably.
Mhm.
Wow. Who said that?
Elon Musk.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like him?
Used to.
What happened?
I just think he went down too much of the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He way down there.
And
with
now
the-
he's starting to implant chips in people's head, and I don't know about that.
Nah, that's crazy. And I was gonna say, it seemed like we all started out liking Bill Gates too, and then he
Yeah.
just got way out of hand.
I think people generally like people who with a lot of money first.
And then they don't
until
think
they
about
find out who they are.
they don't think about the consequences.
Until they, yeah.
I mean, you have to think, when you strive to be one of the richest people in the world, I mean, to me, wanting to rule and take over the world is kind of
Picky
kissing.
in the brain and
I mean,
shit.
it's kissing cousins with wanting to be the most, financially set person in the world, take over the world. Kind of like they're right there along with one another. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I want to be prosperous. and, you know, obviously well off and things of that nature, you know, but I don't have the desire to have the most, you know? Okay, everybody got quiet.
I think I do.
So then that means you got to want to rule the world complex.
No. I'm just playing. I'm not saying that I would. You know what? It's crazy because when I was in college, we used to sit at a table and we used to ask each other, you know, would you rather be in a town where you are the richest person? So, and this town that you're in, you're the richest, and you may only have $1 million, and everybody else got 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Would you want to live there, or would you want to live somewhere where you're a billionaire and everybody's a billionaire around you? You know? And you know, surprisingly, a lot of people chose to be the millionaire around the 100,000aires instead of being amongst the billionaires.
It's power.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about power. And everyone wants to seem, you know, better, higher than the next person. Yeah. I don't know what this world would be if it was all equal. I don't know. I don't know if it was ever meant to be that way. I know that sounds crazy for me to say it, but
was it? Has been that way.
Yeah.
Things make you go,
Yeah. Just equal. Just everybody, you know. But I like the idea of co-ops and, you know, us growing our own food and, you know, coming together, and everybody has a need, but everybody has a skill set that fulfills everybody's needs. I like the thought of that. I like the little communities that's broke, not the cults,
the bordering,
but the little communities that has broken off and said, look, this is how we're going to do things.
Yeah, and they've established their own money.
I like that.
Yeah,
I think we should.
Bartering is the money. So if you got tomatoes and I got potatoes,
yeah, we can have a salad.
Make a salad. We can make a salad.
We are today. We are featuring a special guest by the name of Devinaire Rhymes. He is a producer. He is a artist. He is a music director for Faith Evans. He's produced some records on Yours Truly. He's also a hip hop artist himself. And he is currently stuck in traffic. But it's all good because he's going to get here. But what we would like to do is go ahead and show his homage video just so the people can see who they're about to encounter. Shut up for me, Tony.
Genius. 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 Genius.
What circumstances say, yeah, I know that I'ma be okay. I know sometimes it might get hard. God's got me.
You ain't had a sweet potato pie that tastes like this. Grandma cooking and she just can't miss. Whole family over and she looks so proud. Then she hit a verse, the Lord to make a way somehow. She love family together, we all right here. She been looking forward to this day all year. Keep telling the kids, go play in the back and quit running around where
Stress is whack. We all experience stress, but I never met anybody who said, I enjoy being stressed out, or I like the feeling. Well, how do you beat it? You beat it with systems. Most people spend that energy escaping systems that don't work, instead of spending their time and energy on building a system that does work. Stress comes when you get information that we're not prepared to get. It's just that simple. Whatever the information is, we owe money on a bill or whatever, that's when it's stressful. But if we spend our time building systems that do work, when that information comes, we're prepared to be able to manage it, and we don't have to stress out about it.
Genius. I hit with adventures, God is my witness, my passion is endless. My hustle relentless, could have been average, Father forgive us. I pray for the homies, maybe mediocrity never attempt us. You telling me we cannot win, be quiet, you cannot convince us. Really on a mission, I got supervision, I can see the ending. This is the beginning, winning this intention, that's on my attention. Ain't no competition, this is an addiction. Really on a mission, I got supervision, I can see the ending. This is the beginning, winning this intention, that's on my attention. Ain't no competition, this is an addiction. And I went to business, my creativity follows commitment.
All right.
I like that
yes,
one.
Yes. All right,
I
you
like that
guys.
one.
Right on time.
Look at God, y'all.
Got Devinaire in the building.
Hey, I'm here. I'm happy to be here. Always dope to be around super dope people. Man, great energy. Thank you for having me, y'all.
No worries,
For sure,
no
for sure.
worries. And I got to put you right on the spot. Okay.
Let's get to it.
So we just heard your single.
It's hot, ain't it?
It's
Yeah,
very
it's
hot.
dope. I like it.
It's
I
dope.
like it a
It's
lot.
dope.
Thank you.
What's it called again?
Hustle. Come on, hustle.
Hustle.
Gotta hustle.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about the song. I know you just dropped it. Tell us about the journey. I know you on your tour run right now. Go ahead and
I would love to elaborate. Okay, so let me just jump right into it.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so
But, yeah, no.
so the quality of your life is going to be built on the principles that you have, and you have to be able to make sure that you adhere to your own principles that you discover on your journey. There's a lot of dope principles in a lot of dope places. One place where a lot of principles are is the Bible. It's a lot of dope stuff in there. But from a business standpoint and from a winning standpoint, and my acronym for WIN is what's important now. And now is no opportunity wasted. Let's get it, y'all. So in the record, I'm actually dropping some of the principles, some of the things that I discovered to help people on their hustle. That's the idea. One of the things I say is there's 4 components to a win. I was able to extract that from Tim Grover, who was the coach for Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. And I talk about that in the sequence to a win: talent, intelligence, competition, resilience. And everybody's talented at something, but you lose some people at intelligence, and then of course some people don't want to compete. You got to fight for it, and then at that part, the people that do that much, when it gets to resilience, you lose everybody because it's hard for people to stay the course. So if you believe in something, you got to rock with it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Devinaire Rhymes
Facts.
is here. Give him
Come
a
on, man.
clap, Tony.
Hey, I clap for myself.
Okay, so really quickly, I know you've performed a couple of times since you put out the single. Tell us what you've been doing since you dropped the single.
Really developing infrastructure for a lot of my companies. So I have a few different companies that I'm building. I don't just talk about hustle. I'm a hustler for real.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a few brands. Legacy Brand Clothing is one of my brands. I have different musical brands that I'm able to. Fortunately, I'm blessed with the ability to create different styles of music. So I create these different musical brands to spread light to people, to help people ease stress. I have a coloring book brand that, where you can color, and it's mindfulness, and it reduces stress. And I just want to make the world a better place with the products that I create, spread positive messages. My definition for myself is I'm a portion of the collective energy referred to as God, whose primary purpose is to spread positive messages and create positive experiences with my words and music. So everything that I do fits into that umbrella.
Dope. And how have you found, performing around the Los Angeles area? Because I know you travel a lot. I know you tour a lot with Faith Evans. But for yourself as an artist, how do you find, touring around Los Angeles area versus when you're actually state to state?
That is an amazing question. I knew I could count on some dope questions. Okay, so every state has a cadence to it. It has a pulse to it. And every space has an energy to it. And you can feel these different energies. So there's an energy like in Baltimore, which is a different energy. I'm just making up regions that I've been to, but a different region than LA. So when I'm on stage with a big artist like a legendary artist like a Faith Evans, there's an energy that we say a prayer before the show, and sometimes we talk about being a part of these people's, the people that come to the show, being a part of their story, being a part of their memories. These songs have been able to sit with them and live with them and be the soundtrack to their moments, and then to bring them to life on stage. That's just dope. Of course, that's a different energy than what I do, because my songs haven't lived long enough to necessarily have that same nostalgia. So I get a different thing from me being on stage, especially in LA, because it's like new and it's something that I'm bringing. And I'm a motivational speaker, ideally. And so when I'm on stage, I'm just talking. And then when I fall into a song, we fall into a song and we, intensify the emotion to make the feeling stick. But What's important to me is that you walk away with something that you didn't come with, or you walk away inspired or motivated or better or with more information or arm with more tools to go make this world a better place, because that's what we got to do for each other. You feel me?
I feel you. Definitely, I feel you.
You said a mouthful there, bro.
And he wrapping it up. It's like he's looking at the run of show. He's like, okay, I'm going to get it in during the time. She was supposed to have it in.
You know what? I was on my way here, and I was like, you know what? It was crazy out there in the streets, getting here outside. I got caught up in the police stuff. But I was like, it's perfect.
It's going to be perfect.
It's perfect.
It's always
whatever
perfect.
it is, it's perfect. I was like, y'all probably had something that y'all needed to share that I was going to be in the way of if I would have got here too soon. So
optimism.
Come on now.
I mean, it's working for you and not against
Always.
you.
Come on,
it's
preach.
not happening to you, but it's happening for you.
You better pass the offering plate.
Well, we're going to take a little commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to dig into your brain a little bit and your life, your journey, because we want to, we want to talk about being married with children in the music industry.
I love that conversation.
Okay, right after this.
Was a diamond in the rough, but now she bust down. I swear there ain't nothing better than the turnout. She gon' stay stomped down till the sun's out. I just tell her when it go and then she move around. Was a diamond in the rough, but now she bust down. I swear there ain't nothing better than the turnout. Dinner turn out, you other hoes is burnt out. It's getting real now, I'm fucking with a stomp down. Who you want now? Tell me who you want now. And said she came in with the bag and didn't make a sound. Even though she paid me little, baby, drive me crazy. She only 21, fucking with a 90s, baby. You excited, baby, you ain't got a lot to pay me. I know you contemplating upgrading your situation. I know you contemplating upgrading your situation. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so tapped in, baby. Yeah, I'm turned on and tuned into that frequency. Bring love and light and healing in my energy. Hear a major difference in these minor melodies. And I don't know why you're familiar faces in strange places. They don't ever change, but you should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex.
Can't make it tonight, don't worry about it. Next Thursday we doing it again. We got Devinaire rhymes, so we gonna wrap them up over here at the Snow White Cafe. And we gonna just kick back, have a few drinks, eat some pizza, gonna play the show. For those of you that didn't get a chance to watch it front facing on Facebook and YouTube, we're gonna put it on a 75-inch screen so we can watch it and wrap it up. Snow White Cafe. See y'all soon. Mwah.
Precious moments can't get them back. You never know when time's up. So when time's up, press rewind, get that timing like a diamond. Get your shine. Treat each day like the last one. Find the one to find someone to treat you right. Could it be you in my?
All right, you guys. So we have, again, one of our sponsors, BP consulting with all of the stars, all of your A celebrities. And what they do for independent artists is something very special. They teach them how to navigate as their own label while allowing them to be privy with the tools and the people and the resources that you need from big industry. So BP Consultant, the consultant for the stars, your Jay-Z's, your Beyonce's, your Rock Nations, and your Malik Yusuf's. Call up BP Consultant. Okay, and then we have our very own special offer, $50 advertising slots. Come on now. What are you going to do with $50? You can put your anything on blast, whether you're an artist or a truck driver or a cleaner's owner. It doesn't matter. Put yourself on blast with us. $50 advertising slots where you'll get the flyer, and I'll speak over your flyer. Or you can pay $100 and get a 30-second commercial made tailored to you or your brand And then I'm doing a little cute thing here on Instagram Live, you guys. We're doing $5 shout outs today. So you can hit that $5 badge button and I'll shout you out, you or your brand or whatever you're promoting. So hit me up, or you can hit me up on my Cash App at Amira the Songstress or Amira Robinson. And we're doing $5 shout outs today, you guys. So hit me up and I'll shout you out. Other than that, hit me in my inbox and we'll give you more details on the marketing packages that we have for you. All right. We're back. Okay. So this is going to be kind of like my favorite part of this episode.
Come on,
this
let's get
show.
to it. Let's get to it.
And I think we could all, I'm pretty sure for facts, we can all three of us on this panel can relate to this question and the journeys that it took us through during our career.
Indeed.
Oh, your daughter's calling. But the question is, being married with children in the music industry, really entertainment industry, but because we're all musicians and artists here, I want to kind of focus a little bit about the music industry.
Okay.
Talk to us about, some of the journey of being a husband and a father while in the music industry.
Dope. I would love to talk about it. One of my favorite subjects. So I've been blessed. I've been blessed to have beautiful experiences. I've been blessed not to have only one marriage, but two marriages.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And each marriage had its own journey and its own contribution to my life, to my growth, to my experiences as a human, as a man, as a being in the husband role of someone else's story, and understanding the wife role of them in my story. So all of those are experiences. I had two totally different marriages. So if we're talking about how that correlates to the entertainment industry, I'd probably talk more. Let me see. My first marriage, I had all my children in my first marriage.
Okay.
And so I did start traveling and everything in that space. And it was hard to the cadence changes because you miss days, I might be gone for months at a time or something like that, and you miss parts. But the trade-off is not only being able to contribute to, the people that are depending on you, but also them watching you. So my kids are straight hustlers. Like my kids is hustlers right now. You know what I mean? And a big part of that came, I know, from being able to watch me hustle and even their mom, like, not only me. So I'm not trying to say it was only me, like they, all of that. And then in my second marriage, it was a lot different than my first marriage because it wasn't as traditional in that sense. So we traveled the world together, and we actually did a lot of performances together, and we did music together, and we built career together. So that was a much different experience, and it really fit with the music industry because we were both music people. And oddly enough, it was that was a big part of what we contributed to each other's journey was those experiences. So even with both of the women that were parts of my story in that way, I have nothing but positive things to say about them, and just like, that was just a wonderful experience.
So in your first marriage, because I know that's kind of even you were in that marriage when you even started in the industry, and then even started traveling in the industry, and just musically all the way around. You had you were in a household full of your children, and your wife. So what was those conversations like the first time you actually had to go out of town and had to be gone for like more than 30 days? What was those conversations like for you?
Oh man, so nobody was tripping because it was getting the bag. So you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it wasn't even, it was no discussion about that part. It's like, you see these contracts? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that part. But now missing like school events or something, I was very, very into that. I really enjoyed that. I looked forward to like, when they pass out the book fair books and all of that, and being at back to school nights and stuff like that. I really, really esteemed that and enjoyed that. So being away from that part, was difficult. Sometimes that hits you when you're on the road, you miss an event and you're like, man, but you're 100% confident that, but I'm laying foundation. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm building a pathway, and at some point I feel like every song, every moment, every talk is a flag. It's a flag on the road. And when you get to that junction, you get to see that flag and you get to get some information or get some inspiration at that point and be like, this is something that I saw, or this is something that, I learned, and then that makes it all worth it. It's like, absolutely.
An influential mile marker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That's a great way to put it. That's eloquent, quite eloquent. But that's it.
I know exactly what you mean by that.
Indeed. Indeed.
And so, that was, you was getting the bag and no one was really complaining. But, you have daughters as well, right?
Yeah, one daughter.
Okay, one daughter. Okay. So, your little girl, and I was saying, Daddy, you're not going to be home for a month. Like, how that 30 days, that first 2 months, how did that,
I mean, who was going to do her hair like her dad? You know what I'm saying? I would do a horrible job with her hair. That was a joke. But, I mean, of course you miss your children, like, especially specifically with my daughter, because, it's something, one story I talk about, like in some of the songs I do, or one of the songs I do, but I remember her now she's 28. We just celebrated her 28th birthday. But I remember when she was like in kindergarten and she was like, I refuse, I'm not going to school. So she would not let go of the fence. And I'm like, this girl got a strong will. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's one of the things, you recognize these personality traits and you pour into them. I mean, when you do the diligence that it takes before you do that, you know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, before I traveled, I would go lay on the floor and have conversations in the bedroom, or we, sit down and watch a favorite show, or whatever it is. I'm always giving a speech, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know they'd be like, "Oh my God, like that is giving." And now it's funny because my kids now, even though they're grown, we be talking and I start giving a speech and they'd be like, Dad, my phone is on 4%. Let me call you back. I'd be like, your phone is not on 4%. But it's all good, though. As long as I got a little bit in. You know what I'm saying? So it never stops.
I'm going to go kind of fast. It's kind of the speed round because we're coming down to these last few minutes, but I want to talk about these really quick. So in your second marriage, you actually was married to your business partner in music, which I thought was bananas beautiful, executed beautifully.
Indeed.
Talk to us really quick about just being your wife's producer and husband, writer, and husband, career facilitator and husband, and then the fact that you guys traveled together so much to get the bag together. Just take us on a little journey about that experience.
Oh man, gladly. So we were inseparable. I mean,
Yeah.
that was like, man, we were best friends and business partners and all of that. So it was way more than just just the actual music. It was like this soul connection. It was like and I see or talk to people that say I'm looking for a best friend. I know this is a speed round. I'm gonna go fast.
Okay, go ahead.
But
go
I'm
ahead.
like I got the beautiful opportunity to experience that, and I feel like when you can't own some things. You can't own necessarily a connection. You can't own that. So you participate in that. And one thing that's very interesting about sharing, whether you call it love or connection or relationship or marriage or whatever, is that it requires agreement.
Yes.
And so in business, you could be like, you can go out here and hustle and make something happen. But in that, it requires a voluntary agreement from everybody.
Yes.
And so that brings a different dynamic. And so actually, when that divorce happened, it was devastating.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It was devastating. It was, it was definitely very hurtful. But still, it makes everybody better. It makes everybody grow. And if that's what had to happen, then you can't be mad at it. You got to embrace the journey in its whole. You can't get here in life and be like, I only want parts of it.
Come on, say that again.
Yeah.
Woo wee! Can you weigh in on that before? Your wife as well as your business partner. You have to produce her. Having that musical ear, you have to actually. Her voice has to resonate within you somewhere, so you can produce her. You have to write with her and for her, and then you have to help facilitate her career. Can you speak to that as well?
With that, when an individual gets into that position, it's natural. It has to be natural. It can't be a chore. You know what I'm saying? It can't be a chore or anything like that. A lot of people, will do that, trying to get something out of it. It's got to just be, natural, and you want to do these things.
Yes.
It's not a requirement, So with that being said, I think those are some of the greatest music. The greatest
Stories.
music come out of there. Ike and Tina.
I was gonna say Ike and Tina, but there's no but to that, But it had what it had in there in order for it to be what it is.
Whitney and Bob. You got Whitney and Bobby. Now you got
yeah.
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yes.
Sonny Liston and Cher.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
So all of these individuals, they're good. They're good examples of relationships and business relationships. Being exactly what they are: good, great. So and it's like you said, you don't want those things to come to it, and people they don't want these things to come to the end of the people who have experienced the end of that relationship. But it's just like you said, you can't take the good without the bad. You can't take the bad without the good. You got to you got to experience all of it.
You got to experience all of it.
And then everything's a choice. You can choose to, move forward and get past certain things, or you can choose to let it defeat you. You know what I'm saying?
True story.
So.
True story.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yep. Okay. So really quickly, I'm gonna see if there are some chatters on there. A couple of shout outs to you, Devinaire. I want to read this right quick. Let me go. We have Mac 4 Entertainment. Shout out to you. We have DJ Sherman checking in. We have Power 106 checking in. All right, y'all. I'd like to see y'all watching. Come on now.
Come on.
And now Joshua Paulio official. He said to you, where'd he go? What did he say? He said something. Okay. Tell Dev, Joshua said, what up? And I do believe in energy.
Absolutely. That's my man right there. What up, Josh?
We got Lottie
Dope
checking
actor.
in. We got Lottie
Singer
checking
too.
Lottie.
Sorry.
It's okay. And then Team 2D and 1 Corinthians checking in. You guys, like I said, $5 shout outs. We got Brent checking in. Okay, and we have any chatters over there really quick?
No chatters right now.
No chatters. Tony, you see anybody on your end? So we can move this train on down the road. No chatters, no callers. Okay. Go ahead.
Shout out to the Pooch, though.
Okay.
He's a rapper out of here, out of Los Angeles.
Did he pay us $5? We don't know you like that. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to the Pooch. Okay, so can you tell us, first of all, anything that's coming up, anything we need to know, what's next for you, anything you want to promote?
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Go ahead. Run it down.
I got to go quick, so I go quick.
Okay.
I'm just saying that before I start going slow.
Okay.
First thing is, tune into Devinaire Rhymes. You can check out the Spotify. You can check out Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. I'll be doing a lot of releases coming up. I've been building them. So each song is a moment, and each group of moments make a story, and every story is a show. So I'll be doing different shows with different themes because I want to convey different messages. But everything is live music and live sounding music, even if it's a situation where I'm not able to bring the band. But shout out to the guys that play with me, music with me. Nico on the guitar, Josh, big black bassist, on the bass, and on the drums we got Anthony Cummins, and all of them are dope artists. All of them are dope producers, dope in their own right, and more things than just playing the music that with me when I'm doing what I do, and helping me spread my message. But they got their own message and their own dope stuff. So I'm fortunate to be around dope people. I know I gotta hurry.
Oh no, what's your website, real quick?
Devinaire Rhymes.
Can you
Devinaire Rhymes official, and the website is it's a couple of them, but you can go to
one that he can put up here really quick.
Okay, I think you can do motivation rapper, the motivation rapper.
Okay,
so I think I paid my hosting bill. If not, you can just take them to my clothing store, Legacy Brand Clothing.
Okay.
But Legacy Brand Clothing. Of course, you can go to Nature Symphony, which is on Amazon. That's the coloring books. You can do that. Legacy Brand Clothing obviously is clothes. Devinaire Rhymes is me, so everything Devinaire Rhymes is going right back to me. I don't know, I left something out, but Devinaire Rhymes, you can find everything I touch.
Okay, while he's pulling up the website.
Are we bussing? All right.
Come on, get it.
All right, I got one for you.
Okay.
I got the Legacy rap for the Legacy Brand Clothing. You got it? Okay, I ain't gonna do the beat while I'm rapping. My family genes is true religion. Motivated by street talking and hooping Christians. And I'm buds blinded by superstition. Wishing the ribbon in the sky would tie me to my vision. I wonder, is my living in vain? Is my living in vain? I know one day I'll be gone where they mention my name. Where they talk about my smiles and my tension and pain. Now how I spread light to the world, receiving peace in exchange. Oh, this my conscious speaking. This my conscious thinking. My brain spilling my spirit like my condom leaking. I'm pregnant with vision, labor with living for legacy. I got BCs and essays for ignorance testing me. What they say when I'm gone is that I ran the human race and then dropped the relay baton. Careful to pass it on, and I live life and destiny's plight. Response, please just live life for lives that echo beyond me. Then that's legacy.
Hey, and that's legacy.
Hey,
on the spot.
And that's legacy.
She put you on the spot right there.
On the spot, let's get it.
Look, last 30 seconds, go ahead.
I love it. I'm grateful. I'm
Hit you
grateful
with
for the
the lunch
opportunity
box.
to share. Let's get it.
Did you find
seventh grade lunch table vibes?
Okay, so shout out your website one more time. He didn't find it, but shout it out again for the people. They've been getting your Instagram served to them all the whole time. But,
okay, better yet, just go to my Instagram. Go to Devinaire Rhymes Official. Everything is happening on IG. Devinaire, Devinaire, Rhymes Official. You can follow me on Spotify, Apple Music, all of those spaces. That's where you get the music. And I'm telling y'all, the music is something special. There's some energy in this music. So as I release it, you definitely want to be tuned in, in those spaces so you can hear. And if you're on my Instagram, you're going to get it. You're going to get a lot of it, but you also can get all of it in your space, in your playlist on Apple Music or wherever you like to listen.
Okay, and so we're going to do a rap party after the show. We're actually in Hollywood at Snow White Cafe. Be there at 9 o'clock. We're going to eat. We're going to drink a little bit, and then we're going to show the show again, what you guys just watched live. We're going to actually show the show again at around 10 o'clock tonight. It's going to celebrate you, keep it popping.
I'm so happy about it.
You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
Invite
Beautiful.
your people, your friends, come out and,
Absolutely.
sip with you or whatever. That's what we're
Indeed.
going to do. But thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. We believe in giving the living legends their flowers while they're still here.
I'm grateful to be here.
Yes,
Thank you so much for having me.
You have produced some great music on me.
Indeed.
Actually, the gospel songs that you like, he did them.
Okay,
Again, thank you for coming. Got to have you back again. This is your second time around, third time's a charm.
Yeah, hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy back anytime. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, anything you're doing, let us know. When you drop that book.
Okay.
Okay.
What, the coloring book?
No.
Oh, you mean the writing
yes.
book? Okay,
yeah.
cool. I will.
Okay.
I will, for sure.
All righty. Last comments, my dear.
Don't eat yellow snow.
See?
True story. Don't do it.
What's your handles?
Cheap Louis bag, the guy, and you gotta say the guy when you say cheap Louis bag. I'm on Facebook at Edward LeGrant. Keep it pushing. Push. P.U.S.H. It's an acronym for pray until something happens.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
Come on now.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. You. Oh, yeah.
I got one there.
Hey, let's get
I got
it.
one there. Okay.
Let's get it.
Okay. My mama used to always say that.
Oh.
She used to say that all the time. Push, boy, pray until something happens.
That's
All right.
excellent.
You know,
That's beautiful.
Excellent.
That's beautiful. Preacher's PK's in here. I forgot.
PK's in here, man.
Yeah.
Preacher
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Preacher kids.
Badasses.
Yeah, that part.
All right, you guys. Well, this has been another episode of 2020 Vision. One of my favorite subjects is music is everything. It is simply the beat of life, which is everything. Music has no need to be pushy or aggressive, because as soon as you hear it, it's there. It needs no permission to enter in. As soon as you hear it, it's there. So it is influencing lives. It is your very heartbeat. Take it very serious, especially when our children are listening. Feed them with something that's going to help them evolve. And we can get that done through music. Again, my name is Amira the Songstress, and you can find me at Amira the Songstress anywhere you like to listen, whatever platform you want to listen on, or wherever you would like to look, be it YouTube or Facebook. And remember, stay focused.
Let me fix my crown, baby. Like dominoes, yeah, it's going down. My feet off the ground, elevated. You feel my soul when you hear my sound. And I don't know why you're like a red light that don't ever change. And you should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. Ooh, I'm so tapped in, baby. Yeah, I'm turned on and tuned into that frequency. Bring love and light and healing in my energy. Hear a major difference in these minor melodies. And I don't know why you're familiar faces in strange places. They don't ever change. You should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. Oh yeah, I'm built for this. Came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. Oh yeah, I'm getting close. I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex.